Yesward Games channel. My name is Jacob Burgess. I'm the community manager for Yesward Games and your humble host for this stream. This is Oli. He is a character in the game we were playing tonight, Masquerada, Songs and Shadows. Welcome one and all. I'm very excited to see you. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. It is now fall. I am being told that my sound is very low. That should be much, much better. I'm hoping that's much better. Somebody tell me that's much better. Fantastic, that's much better. Thank you very much, chat, for telling me that's that much better. So what I was saying is my name is Jacob Burgess, this is the Yesward Games channel, this is Oli in the game that we were playing this evening, Masquerada, Songs and Shadows, which, as I said on the Discord for the announcement, is packed to the gills with talent in our voice cast and lore from our partners at Witching Hour Studios. But here is the Yesward Games channel. We are Yesward Games, an independent game publisher. We have published these games that you see behind me, which are Valhalla, a Cyberpunk Bartender Adventure, which you can check out our playthrough on our YouTube page, which is youtube.com/YeswardGames. Yesward, in case you don't know, means spirit. It is a Welsh word, meaning ghost or spirit, because our games have soul. And some of our other games are Masquerada, Songs and Shadows, which you see here behind me. That is the game that we are going to be playing through this very evening. And we have She Remembered Caterpillars right here, which is a Funky Punk puzzler, which is available on Switch and all sorts of other platforms as well. Every platform except for Xbox, I believe. And over here, we have Y2K, which is it's an RPG. I have trouble describing it. Not trouble, but I always want to describe it a different way every time because it's a weird esoteric kind of game. All of our games have this sort of weird esoteric ephemeral quality to them. But it's inspired by games like Earthbound, old school JRPGs and things like that. And it's very cool. And we'll get to it eventually. But this evening we are playing Masquerada Song and Shadows. Yes, Sarah Sorende says, I had a productive weekend and my desert bus craft is finally in the mail and I applied for a job that wasn't garbage, so yay. Yay! Excellent. I see a whole bunch of folks, friends new and old in chat. Well, hello. I have my tea. I hope you have your tea. Because it was the first day of fall yesterday, and we can all, as one, dance on the grave of summer and revel in our pumpkin spice. And this evening I am having what is called golden chai, which has turmeric and ginger and what comes in the little pods? I like it very much. Cardamom. Excellent. Yes. Marvelous. Yes. Sarah Sorende and Melody Dark both said cardamom. Yes, excellent. Thank you very much. So at the top, which is what we always try to do, is to give props where props are due. For theater is a thing? I was trying to make a props joke, didn't quite get there. Anyway, we have mods, and we like them very much. One of whom is Sarah Sorende, who is in chat, who is one of our mods for both Twitch and Discord, who is fantastic, and thank you very much. We also have Robert Merlot, who is one of our mods for both Twitch and Discord. We appreciate you. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, mods, for being so awesome. If you have taken a look at our YouTube page within the past week at the time of this recording and this stream, you'll notice that it's all cleaned up, and we are currently, with all of our VODs and everything, we are content complete as of this time. So this very video will be going up this week. We're going to be dark on Thursday. We stream every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. On Tuesdays we are playing through our library, and then on Thursdays we do community plays. We just finished up a couple of plays of Skeletal Dance Party, which was our cozy fall game. We will not be playing that for this Thursday because this Thursday we're going to be dark. I am traveling, and as the host, can't do anything if I'm gone, unfortunately. I could record something on my phone and put it up in the YouTube channel. I'll try to do that, actually. Yeah, why don't I try to do that? Anyway, YouTube channel. You'll notice that we have a whole mess of really, really cool thumbnails. The whole channel has been cleaned up and reorganized. It was a lot of work, and it looks really, really good, and that is the result of the efforts of me and Meredith Gerber, who is our social media coordinator. So if you follow us on any of our social media channels, follow any of our games on our Facebook pages or anything like that, that's Meredith, Meredith or I talking back to you. So yeah, it's all very, very cool. So if you could give us a like and a follow and things like that. Something I would like to try to get into the habit of, because we are growing our audience, and which is absolutely fantastic. I mean, obviously, you know, it depends on the game that we play, but more and more people are showing up consistently to the streams, and I appreciate the heck out of that. So just as the community manager, thank you very much for being the community. It wouldn't be a thing without you, and part of the reason why we do this stream is so that we all, as a community, have a place to hang out and play some games together and just be cool. And part of what Yusbird tries to do, and part of what one of the joys of my job is, we want to, as a company, we want to show you cool stuff. We want to guide you towards cool things, and as a indie game publisher, we don't see ourselves as just a publisher to like get as many games out there as possible. We see ourselves as a curator, as guides. So that's part of what we want to do, and part of what we are trying to do with this. So we could not do that kind of cool stuff without you. So thank you. And if you see anything cool, if you see anything interesting or entertaining or enjoyable, if you could grab some clips, that would be super neat. If you are of a mind and wish and for the effort and all that, that would be amazing. My friend Ian, who does some streaming over at a place called Loading Ready Run, I believe says "Clip it, that's the ticket." I will not be able to do it as well as him, but his name is Ian Horner, and shout out to Ian, who streams for Loading Ready Run and Tilty House, and it's fantastic. All right, so. Excellent. So I have my tea, I have my controller, we have a game. I think the audio is working well. I have tested, and retested, because every time I change one tiny thing, something breaks. So hopefully, knock on wood, we're not going to have any technical difficulties this stream. Yes. And somebody, let me just, before we do that, Queen Schadenfreude said that Mascherines shirt is so dope. Props to whoever designed it. This is the logo, and we also have pins of this available for Masquerada Songs and Shadows. I'm not exactly sure who designed it, but I'm going to find out. And if you are on our Discord, hit me up either in DM or in the Masquerada channel, and I shall let thee know once I discover things, because that is part of my job as community manager, is to answer community questions. You have a question, if I don't know, I will admit that. I'm not going to try to make something up, but I will go find out, and I will bring you the best answer I can back to you. The most common answer I give is soon, which is one of my favorite words. Anyway, shall we get to it? I think we shall. All right. Do. There we go. All right. We're just gonna put that in there. Temporarily Awry has found the answer already, because chat is amazing. I'm going to mess up that last name. According to the store, Temporarily Awry says Peter Tanuwijaja. Tanuwidjaja. Yes. Anyway, you're fantastic. I got a manicure. I got my spirit animal. Let's get to it. Meow. Meow. Nerds. Ah, yes. And lock myself in here with this sweet, sweet game. Alright, so let me see if I can remember the story so far. Nope. I mean, it's very good. But there's a lot of characters, a lot of this... Man, every time I move something...
Enough, Mariner.
What's going on?
There we go. There, that's better. Alright.
Why did you bring him back here?
We are to speak to him in the privacy of our lodging.
With the... Get in... You get in here?
Do not speak to me of honesty.
There we are.
You work for the Bloodless. You don't even understand the word.
Oh, we're just jumping right back into...
What's wrong with you?
With me, this man is a tool the Bloodless has used to spread his tides of corruption through the city. Why do you bring him into this house?
To get your brother back. Now sit.
Hmm.
We are having civil conversation.
Yes.
Exciting, I know.
Sarah Rende says you could actually lower your volume or raise the games just a little so we can better appreciate all the voices. Okay.
The Bloodless has numerous contracts, each with varying difficulty. It is my time.
Yes. Ojo.
Let's keep moving before our horses fall asleep, yeah?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let's keep moving. 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 Let's keep
Matt Mercer, the remix.
Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's keep Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving.
All right, let's turn the speech up here. There.
Ask to judge which contract is worthy of the price you demand.
2 questions are all we wish to ask.
Ask away.
I do not believe you should be privy to these questions.
Agreed. Your tongue is far too loose to trust.
Ha! Understand this, if nothing else. I have not survived as an agent of the Bloodless by dancing through the streets, tongue wagging. If this discussion is to progress any further, you must first pay me with trust.
The first step into the mire.
Silence, Mariner! You are seated in the quiet chair. You are not allowed to speak unless you come and sit at the speaking table. Rules of civilized conversation. So, what shall it be then, Inspectore?
We wish to ask him the following questions.
Cicero!
Chair!
The mask runners have a figure in their ranks they call the Herald. Where can we find him?
All right. And?
Where can we find Lysandra Rorik?
For those 2 questions, I have a contract in mind. Perhaps the Mariner would like to be here to hear it in its entirety?
I can hear you fine from here.
Fine. It is a matron.
Oh, Vasco.
What?
You sassy.
Explain
I forgot how
yourself.
sassy he was.
Did someone
I
say
like it.
something?
Explain.
The contract has been placed on the Matron of the Withering Mast.
Matron Beneva?
The Withering Mast is a ward of the Sorelle known for taking in single mothers with little hope left in the world.
And in doing so, dozens of mothers and their families.
Withering Mast.
No. She has abused the women, plunged them into a life of prostitution. Their children are not spared that fate.
Yeah, this was
There are
bad.
some in this city that would pay heavy crescents for a child. You do well to understand how seriously the laborious take their contracts, Mariner. If the intelligence says that she is guilty, be assured that you will find no evidence otherwise.
And if we fulfill
Yep,
this contract,
this is bad.
the Bloodless will meet us?
The Bloodless will give you your answers. Yes.
She is a matron of the Sorelle, Cicero. A matron of my guild. I need to see for myself if this is true. I'm going.
No. You have a vested interest in this, Mariner.
But I...
And seeing another Sorelle asking about her ward, it'll raise flags, don't you think?
You're right. I'll take along 2 of
Can't
the
raise
others.
a flag on a withering
Any more
mast.
will be suspicious.
We'll await your decision downstairs, then.
Quite a temper back there.
The man brings dark tides, and I do not like it.
What do you have against him?
Some burdens are better borne on the shoulders of many. Mine are not such burdens. But I appreciate the thought.
I must brood.
Razatov is somewhere out there, and I need your mind on this. Fully. I can see dark clouds in your eyes. You are drifting from this investigation. I don't want that. Whatever
I would
these
rather
burdens
you
of yours
drift into
are,
my arms.
if you ever think sharing them might help,
The others are waiting for you.
just remember my offer.
I mean, he's a mariner. He's probably familiar with ships. Oh, also, please keep in mind, even though I am one of the voice actors in this game, which is how I started my relationship with the Isbert games, I haven't gotten a chance to play through the whole thing. It was recorded almost 3 years ago at this point. Yeah, so I don't remember much. A lot of this is completely fresh and completely new to me. I am thoroughly enjoying it. There are others that are watching the stream that this is their first time experiencing this. So if you would be so kind, don't spoil anything. But if I'm going to miss anything, or like, there's a secret somewhere that'd be cool to see, please let me know. I am not precious about things like that. I am going to, however, collect all that lore. Man, I love lighting effects in games, like motes. Put some motes in a game, like that glow. I'm with you. It's like banjos in a song, like almost instant like. Love me some banjos.
Cicero! Ven was telling me we had a special guest.
Livia, I missed you last night.
I was out with Damien. We had some errands to run. Shopping for Seho's sojourn. It's tomorrow, after all.
Damien?
Oh, Cicero. It's been that long, hasn't it?
I'm afraid I'm missing something.
Cicero, meet Damien Marimbus, our son.
Pa,
Oh.
is this?
That's him, all right.
Wow. Pleasure, sir. A real pleasure.
Let's see, Damien
what awful
is...
stories has your father told you about me?
Oh, awful? You're kidding, sir. Nothing short of amazing they are.
Oh, Ven.
I speak the truth. What can I say?
I'm sorry for taking your time, Cicero. You're busy, I'm sure. And we have preparations to make for the festival.
Oh, Michelle Ruff
It was nice seeing you again.
is Damien.
And you as well, Livia. You won't be going off from here anytime soon, will you?
No,
And Livia.
we'll be seeing you around, Cicero. Don't worry.
Excellent. Then until next time.
Livia. Oh, that's Stephanie Shea. Oh, Stephanie Shea is amazing. Stephanie Shea is lovely. Yes. Stephanie Shea is fantastic. She is the voice of Sailor
So,
Moon.
found anything?
I also had the
I
pleasure
wasn't
of
able to
directing
do
her
very much
in
without the
Arcade
proper
Spirits.
tools. Livia's got them from the market, though, so I'll be able to conduct further tests now, but nothing so far.
That's your
Well,
Lewinthal.
If you do find anything, let me
Cicero
know.
is
Right?
Matthew Mercer.
Of course.
I did post the cast list in the chat. Yes. So I posted the cast list in the chat. I've been running over the cast list on stream, but I will try not to repeat myself all the time. So any new characters and stuff that pop up, I shall take a look at the cast list and let you know who the voice actor is, because this game has a freaking all-star cast.
Amadea,
Not now.
I wasn't going to talk about that.
Every time, I always just want to sing "Rock Me, Amadea."
Bloodling.
Same thing.
You met him as a mask runner?
I thought you said you weren't going to talk about it.
I just need to know if we can trust him.
We can.
All right, if you say so.
Well, don't be like, can we trust him? Yes, I think we can. Well, I guess. Like, don't be all wishy-washy. Wishy-washy.
So, how is Fabio taking the news?
He doesn't plan to stand in your way, if that's what you mean. He's as interested in the nature of them as we are.
Do you
The
think you'll
spy.
say the same once we find out what they actually do?
Spy Paladin.
You
I'm
asked
very
when you already know the
sneaky.
answer.
Right. I was just hoping, I suppose.
Look forward, Inspectore. We have work to do.
Look forward, Inspectore. It's the only way I can stab you in the back with this giant flamberge, which is the name of the wavy
Settled
sword.
in already, I
It's a
see.
horse chopper.
It's quite the lovely place you have, really. And quite the motley crew as well.
Don't I know it?
It's not every day you see drops of colors in such close proximity. Golds and blues and browns. Makes me wonder, though, what strange reasons glue this lot together?
Perhaps if you do your job, you might find out.
Yes, of course. We'd best get on with it then.
So want to take bets. So do we think this bar, like this awesome sweet tavern, is eventually going to like be on fire? I think we're gonna probably have to fight here, or something terrible is going to happen to it. Gek in chat says on fire at a minimum. Yeah, it's too idyllic. They put in too much effort into the art. It's gorgeous. You've got table donkeys with just a weird table on their back and a sack. Moosehilled Cat says, I feel like it's your home base for a while, then fire towards the end. Yep. Training grounds. You can enter the training grounds when you are at the Estuary Courtyard. Reset your skills and test new skills at the training grounds. Ooh. Oh, that's right. Here's where we can do the... Okay, so I have a bunch of unknown something. These are collectibles, I think. So, Duslug and Zo for 25% damage, a 20% proc chance. Excellent. Well, because we have them Mascherines. Masks. Oh, we need to decorate these masks. Ooh, Stampede. That is cool looking. That is cool looking. That's also cool looking. They're all cool looking. I like that one a lot, though. It looks like somebody ripped the face off a Transformer and put it on their own face. Training grounds? Oh, gather your party before venturing forth. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Alright. I like that guy. He's handsome. Let's cancel. I think we're okay. I'm curious. I'm curious. I want to see it. Okay, let's go with Stab a Lady and other Stab a Lady. And confirm. I will select this as my party. No, I don't wish to train. Skill reset. Nah, we're good. I've been pretty careful. Yeah, I'll train. Oh, we got an achievement called Hard Worker. Good. Alright, I guess we can just like set up combos if we want to. Alright. Okay. And we'll do that. And we'll go over here. And then we'll do Blazing Bulwark. Yep. And now we're just fighting everybody. Alright. I think we're good. Alright, no active enemies. We trained. I feel good. We got an achievement. I feel nice about it. Alright, Uber drivers. Take us away.
All touched up.
New Masquerine available. Assigning masks. Newly obtained masks can be assigned in the masks menu by pressing the touchpad button. Alright. Masks. Ooh. Ooh. Super abilities. Okay, so I think Cicero is the only one that can wear this. Cicero gathers power. Eye of the Storm. Cicero gathers power to become immune to status effects and gains 35 mass charge over 5 seconds. Okay, cool. Windstorm. Conjures a gale around the caster for 20 seconds that knocks enemies back and deals 10 damage. I like that. Stampede. Cost 190. Conjures a stampede of lightning horses that deal 60 damage to any enemy in their path. I mean... I want that mask, like, for myself. That is so cool looking. Oh, let's see. I mean, lightning horse is pretty cool. Oh, neat. Everybody's kind of got, like, their own version of masks. Oh, nifty. Nifty. Okay. All right, let's go with Windstorm. All right. Power of Water, giving all allies 50% damage reduction for 5 seconds. Okay, so tanking. Or better tanking. Everybody tank or I tank. All right. I think we'll stick with damage reduction for everybody. All right, Tiziano only has the one. Amadea. Oh, has two. Okay. Kilgan Affinity. Summons 2 melee Kilgan grunts to fight for the caster for 20 seconds. Their attack slow. Yeah, heck yeah. Heck yeah. More summons? Let's do that. Alright, Vasco. He's got a cat mask. And no other masks. We will find them. Yes. Yeah. Malady Dark says, I really like that Lygan mask. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty neat. For Kilgan. Cool. Alright, let's ride.
Where to, sir?
A Sorelle ward. The Withering Mast.
Alright, let's take, Yeah, alright. Yeah, let's take the ladies. Yeah.
It's rather curious that we're traveling to a Sorelle ward
My
without
favorite
our
parts.
Sorelle.
There are some times when familiarity is less than wanted.
Now is one of those times?
Yeah.
Unfortunately so.
Even the best of the guilds still has shadows, doesn't it?
Yeah. Everybody does. You should see the Shadow Guild. Ooh. Boy. Just shadows everywhere.
We'll be here, sir.
Gex says, you know what I really want this game to have? A mask that makes Amadeus a master pianist. We can call it Wolfgang Amadeus art. So this is a good time to remind you that we have 2 emotes. The other emote, that our newest emote just got approved. So we have the Ysbert Heart, and then we have a Pun Jail. There we go. There we go. Go to jail. Alright. Let's go in the opposite direction that the quest pointer is pointing. Okay. Yes, hi. Just being followed by 2 women with giant weapons. Don't mind us. What's that over there? Foul things. Is it poop? It's poop, isn't it?
Alright, this is it.
Alright, we're gonna go a little past here, though, because there might be lore down here. There is no. Okay, cool. Malady Dark just subscribed at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 2 months. And they say, emote, I needed that. Ooh.
An inspectore. It is rare to see a member of the White Spire in a blue ward. It is brave of you to come.
It is only
Beniva.
brave if there is a reason to be afraid.
And there isn't, of course. My name is Matron Beniva.
And mine you needn't know.
Ah, of course. I understand.
Beniva.
Well, I shouldn't keep you too long then. It seems the lot of you have a purpose here. I'd best leave you to it.
That would be Misty Lee.
I'm surprised
Great
she didn't
voice.
recognize you.
Whatever it is, we need to find evidence of what she's up to.
Got some huskiness
The
to it
women
I
here
really
should
like.
be able to tell us more.
Okay, I'm Davina. Hush now because I have a baby that is hella swaddled. That is an intensely swaddled baby. Yep, that is an intensely swaddled baby. Oh, okay, I think I can see a little... Man, they don't mess around. They're just like holding little mummies. Real Gamer Cow says Baberito. Oh, can't go that way. Yo, this is some ominous frickin' music for a place full of, like, matrons and babies. Baby gonna kill you. Hello, ma'am. You have a different color swaddle on your swaddle,
Excuse me,
baby.
Miss, have you a moment to spare?
What do you want?
My name is Cicero.
Sable,
And your child?
why are you here, Inspectore?
Do you spend all your afternoons at the
Oh,
station?
that's, Sable is, Morla Garonda.
Others I spend in my room.
She's fantastic.
In those days that you spend out here, what do you do exactly?
Also, Eris and Destiny.
I do not see very many things for one to busy oneself with.
The comfort of peace and solitude. The nursing hall sometimes gets noisy. Sasha doesn't sleep well there.
That is considerate.
Of course. I would do anything for my daughter.
Truly?
If you have an answer that you are attempting to goad out of me, ask the right questions.
Ooh.
You are a direct woman.
There is no room in this world for subtlety.
Oh, God, I
You
wish that were
need
true.
To survive, you cannot spare thoughts for the game of questions. You ask, you answer, you move on. And treasure the moments in between.
Ah, it seems like such
Is
a
that
nice way to
what
live.
life is like in here? Ask, answer, move on. To the next question, the next meeting, the next customer.
You are just like them.
Sable, please.
You're not an Inspectore. You're a beast.
You are mistaken. I have not come here to...
Sable. Again? If the matron learns that you are displeasing our guests...
It is all right, Sorelli. There is no issue here.
Well, if there is anything, Inspectore, anything at all, I will be right over there.
Ugh.
You have spirit. Your daughter has been very quiet.
You said that I was mistaken. Prove it. Tell me you are not of their kind.
I am not. By all the ages, you have my word in my heart.
Then help me,
Oh, D.B. Cooper.
please.
Your daughter?
Beniva,
Lost legacies.
will you help me, Inspectore?
Oh, I missed something.
Yes. Yes, I will.
Then follow me.
Oh, I missed the little cutscene with the baby.
Everything is fine, Asha. Just fine. Oh, and Asha, would you please let Davina know that my room is looking a little lonely at the moment?
Kikazi says, it was a dummy. Oh, okay. All the babies are quiet because there's no babies. That's why all the babies are super swaddled. Fantastic. Oh. Oh, I can't kick over that fruit. Nuts. I mean, nuts, like, it's not nuts. It's fruit. But I can't kick over the fruit, so I said nuts. But it's not nuts. It's fruit. Yeah.
Sable.
Is it just like
What is
towels with a
going on
belt
here?
around it?
Routine, Inspectore.
Cicero, please. I'm not acting within the authority of the registry. Not now.
Cicero. The women in this bunko are put on rotation. Every 10-day we must meet our quota of customers, and only then can we see our babes again. In the
Whoa.
meantime, we are given that to remind us of why we must work. When we have our darlings back, they lock us in a room beneath the ground until our names appear on the roster again.
It will change, Sable.
Whoa.
Now, I came with 2 others. I need...
It has been settled. Ah, Divina. Pleasure you could join us.
Cicero, what is...
Okay.
If this plan goes wrong, she will not have to lie when she tells them she was no part of it. She and her babe will be safe. I did not hit her hard, so we don't have much time. The passage to the chambers beneath are down the hall.
How does she know where to
Keeps
hit
those
someone to
who are
knock them
not on
out?
duty on the first level beneath the earth.
But there are more levels beneath.
When we are on duty, she takes our babes and descends further. I don't know what awaits us beyond.
So
I've
there's
never
a
been deeper myself.
Baby dungeon.
Now, let's go.
Great. Cool. Yeah, let's go to the baby pit. That sounds good. Well, this game must be camping because it is intense. Wow. Okay. Well, I need to itch my eye. Oof. Okay. Oh, no, not that way. Nothing glowing. This way? Yes, we go this way.
She has taken all 3 of them into her room.
That cape is just cloth over the shoulder of a mortal thirsty for flesh. But come,
Yeah.
her job is done. It is time for us to retrieve Sasha for her.
Sasha.
Please don't run ahead. Please don't run ahead. Please don't run ahead. Okay, thank you. She seems sensible.
The stairs down are just beyond this door.
I understand.
Cicero. They're likely guarded.
Yeah, that's cool.
Then
We've got
woe
magic
to the men
powers.
who stand for the foul.
Yeah, woe to the men who stand for the foul. They're all ruled by ducks.
What are you doing here?
Here they come!
And we open, as we do every time, with squirrels. Yep. Let's enervate there, and then... Yep. Oh, good. That's a good opening salvo. That's everybody. Good. Let's you teleport over here and get out of the AoE. Nope. Cancel that. Let's you attack up here and get out of the AoE. Let's everybody just get out of the AoE. How's that? How's that strike you? Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll do that. And yeah, that works. Okay. Gonna try to be a little more tactical about this, because last time I wasn't. We got hosed. Now they're trying to get away. Let's teleport in front of them. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Boom. Melody Dark says, we did select the regular difficulty and not story time. That's true. So, I'm gonna just... Alright, what's that weird pink stuff coming out of the hookahs? That doesn't seem healthy. That probably wouldn't be good for the lungs. I do like the music. I very much like the music of this game.
Intruders! Weapon at the ready.
Ah, stop drifting, buddy. Alright. Squirrels. Good. There. There, we attack. There we go. Hey, it's much better when you take your time and think about what you're doing. Good, we unlocked lore. Ooh, we unlocked ink. New ink obtained. Yeah, new bonus stuff. Good. Explore everything.
Intruders!
Mm-hmm. Does she have a
Eyes
chicken?
from the White Spire.
It looks like she has a rubber chicken. Please tell me she fights with a rubber chicken.
Try, did you? You seem to have forgotten what happens to the children of women who...
You leave Sasha alone.
Oh, don't waste your words. When you're gone, you won't be able to shed tears for her anyway. And you, Inspitore, it seems you found out about my little operation.
It's true.
I'm afraid I can't let you leave.
You're awful.
Come on!
Let's just teleport back out of... Whoop. Good. Squirrels. Okay. Alright, who's got an elemental tag? Oh, it doesn't look like anybody does right now. That's a lot of creepy crying. Yeah, we don't have a healer. Tank, rogue, tank! There we go. Alright. Now burn down the boss. I heard a baby crying during that.
Come on.
So your thing is to run? Oh, hold a baby hostage. Just gonna hold a baby hostage? Man. Alright, let's pick up this thing. Yep. Oh, a lot of people with tutus.
Turn and leave, and the blood of the innocent needn't be on your hands.
I will not let willful ignorance cost the people of this Bonko their lives, Beneva.
Oh, you interfering will do far worse than that, I assure you.
Beneva, please.
Enough! If talk will not turn you away, then perhaps action will.
We've got this!
Flanking? Good. Convergence. Blast the enemy with dirt and dust, dealing 50% damage and interrupting it. Actually, we want to start with Enervate. Empowers yourself by gaining 10% attack and movement speed boost for 10 seconds. Yep. And then, as always, shields. Alright. Opening salvo. I don't like that at all. Alright, let's Let's focus down, everybody. Let's get the scrubs first. Okay, everybody, get the scrubs first. Scrubs first. Pause. There we go. Did fire for everybody.
No!
There we go.
See what you have cost them.
Sasha!
Is it babies? Did we just cost them babies? I don't want to have cost them babies. There's a really nice room, by the way, but I don't want to have cost them babies. Oh, it's a very plush bed. Oh, babies. Mmm.
You have lost, Beneva.
Oh, yep,
Stand
that's a baby
down
pit, all right.
And let the people of this bunker go.
Oh, that's a baby pit.
This is Umber, Inspitore. Nothing is lost until death, and little is gained without it.
Spear point!
No, would you stop it, glitch? There, okay. Yep, innovate yourself. Hopefully... Alright, opening salvo. Good, she's silenced. That seems important. Squirrels. Wait a second. Oh no, Ice Tomb on the Bebis? Oh, that is just awful. Yep. Okay. Well, gotta protect them Bebis. Yikes. Oh. Oh. Baby protecting time. Okay. Woo! That's not fun. Is that another... Oh! Oh, you are the worst, lady. Oh, lady. Okay, let the baby out. Alright, activate your mask. Oh my no. Oh, so many babies in danger. Okay, let's get your movement speed up. Yep, let's activate that affinity stuff. Alright, how are we doing with the babies?
By light.
Yikes. You did not manage to save the baby. It's not the baby, it's all the babies. Do you have to burn her down? Do you have to kill... Like, when you get to the final phase, do you have to kill her faster than... Ooh, man, this is rough.
You have lost.
Yeah.
At the ready.
Okay. Well, let's, do the teleport thing, and then we'll do the shield thing. Alright. And then we'll just do the stab thing. Oh, there's a baby. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, that's another baby. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. Alright, let's just keep doing this then, maybe. And I'll just control the speedy one. Yeah. Whew, okay. Layer of Lore is raiding with a party of 5. Hello, Layer of Lore and the party of 5. We're in the middle of a really tough boss fight, and welcome. We're playing Masquerada Songs and Shadows. Welcome to the Isbert Games channel. You're most welcome. I'm happy you're here. Alright, everybody activate their mask things. Okay. Let's see if we can do this a little smarter. Okay. Free baby? Okay, you are free. You do that one. You are not free. You are not free. Okay. Is that all the babies? Okay, that is all the babies. Let's really, really murder this person then. Yes. Yes. Oh.
You. The mechanisms of a contract, Beneva.
The Laboris are fools. They think to take everything into their own hands, but you have seen through their ideals. You know why this place exists.
I am not here for your justifications. Goodbye, Beneva.
Boy. Get the babies.
Sasha!
Get all them babies. Wow. That was really tough, but that was...
Take it in.
That was excellent.
We owe it to you.
Real good design.
Please, Sable. If it hadn't been for you...
Stop it, Cicero. You know where the true credit lies.
Cat chasing a rat and then a
Looks
bird
like they're leaving.
flew after the cat.
Goodbye, Inspetore.
Bye, Sable.
Goodbye.
If your baby needs a middle name, remember Cicero. Well, that was very stressful. Alright. Skills. We got them skills to pay the bills? Yes? Who got the thing? Who got the Masquerine, though? Who's got the blank Masquerine? Because we picked one up. Ah, it's Vasco. Got it. Oh, that's a nice one, though. That's cool. Anyway, let's do skills. Skill points remaining 3. Beep, beep. Alright. Sicario we maxed out. Quick Strike. Increase pierce distance by 2 meters. Okay. Burrow. Amedea conjures an illusion which generates high threat before burrowing underground towards the target location. While underground, she clears all threat gained, and if she becomes blocked, Amedea will be interrupted and forced back up to the surface. Convergence. Blast an enemy with dirt and dust. Ah, this is the one that we want. Enervate can also be cast on allies. That is very nice. And then at max level, when Enervate is cast on an ally, Amedea also receives the skill effects, which is lovely. Reduces cooldown by 10 seconds. I would rather go with this. We'll double up on that. Alright. Vasco. Oh, he's got Windburst stuff too. Dirge. Increase focus recovery by 3% per second. Whenever the caster moves, they regenerate 3% mass charge per second. Neat. Oh, you've got a lot of stuff. Okay, we've got to really... Alright, Vasco, we got to take you from 0 to hero. Reduce all skill cooldowns by 5. Reduces threat generated by the caster's attack by... Okay. Ooh, skill cooldowns. Let's do that. Dirge plus, maximum focus by 30, and all damage by 13%, or damage reduction by 18. I mean, we'll just have you be a damage beast, Vasco. Vasco, sorry. Vasco. Viesco. Like Tabasco. Because it's spicy. Elemental tag. Invigoration. Whenever an elemental tag is activated, Vasco recovers 15% of his maximum focus. Whenever an elemental tag is activated, enemies within 6 meters become silenced for 1.5 seconds. Ooh, I like that. Let's do that. And then Bellow drops a blast of air at the target location, dealing 25 base damage to all enemies within 3 meters. I mean, we did say Vasco was spicy, and that's what happens when you eat too much spicy food. You drop blasts of air. So let's stick with this. Let's see. Clamor. Increase blast damage by 5 and radius by 2. Enemies deal damage this way and attack 25% slower and receive an air tag. Oh, I like that. Let's do that. Gex says, spicy, you say? Then let's call him a Tabasco Kappa. Oh. go to jail. A pillar of air emerges from the blast, dealing 8 damage per second to any enemy that touches it. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Requiem. Ooh, that is good art. Oh, that's nice. Papa, what do you see in the clouds? Nothing, son. Definitely not my own death. Requiem. Vasco channels spirits at the target location that deal 8 base damage per second to all enemies within 4 meters. Well, let's get fancy with necromancy. Reduces enemy attack speed. Skill cooldowns of all enemies are reduced. Let's reduce attack speed. Debuff the enemies. Increases radius by 1 meter and damage by 2. Allies inside Requiem recover 3% of the maximum focus whenever they auto-attack enemies. More damage. Increases spirit damage by 2 per second and improves upgrade effects. Ooh, alright. Alright, Vasco. We did you. Cicero Guevara. Gain more mask ultimate when mask charge is spent. Cicero gains the Dirge passive area and Cicero waves of mass charge regeneration regardless of his current stance. Ooh. 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 So bigger boom or more booms? More booms. Yes. More booms. Alright, Calden, you need more healing things. Each spear can heal 3 allies. It can heal allies 3 or more times. Yep, it is that one. Thank you. Yes, Kaladin and nearby enemies heal. More healing, thank you. And you, for a tanky paladin, you drop faster than an inexperienced DJ's beats. Unstoppable. Dizania heals for 10% of her maximum health and gains protection from status effects. Oh, yeah. Unstoppable. Let's do that. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Alright. Who else do we have? Amadea, you're all set. Alright, everybody's set. Nope. Oh, nope. Just table donkey and a weird long-necked dog. Alright. See you later, long-necked dog. That's a nice purple bird right there. Hi, kitty.
Leaving so soon?
Zelia.
A good thing you did today.
What are you doing here?
Keeping an eye on my wards, of course. And the people who interfere with them. I am the head matron of the Sorelle, lest you've forgotten.
And you let this pass?
I did not encourage it, certainly. But Beniva had hers, though even she was not aware of my gaze.
But yet you seem to ken
Barbara
Beniva
Derickson.
is now gone.
In the city, those who cannot learn to ride the tides of change will quickly drown beneath their foam.
Ew.
A few letters of appreciation to both the Laborious and the Registry for rooting out the rotten flesh. A promise from one of the lesser matrons that she will take care of this ward better than Beniva. In the grand scheme, there is little that is lost from the late matron's departure.
What is this about, Zelia? Surely you didn't stop me to remind me of the Dance of Shadows.
So he
It's come to my
keeps all the
knowledge
cunning
that you're
beneath that tall
traveling with
hat.
one of my mariners.
What of it?
Are you aware that he is in charge of an orphanage?
He mentioned it briefly before.
Today a songstress came by asking for him.
Olana.
She's asked for his place of residence, invoking her authority as songstress to claim the knowledge. We told her about the Sailheart.
Ooh, Sailheart.
You want me to
Good
tell
name.
him?
If you could be so kind. I have a feeling this might be something he'd want to know.
Probably.
I'll see to it that he does.
Thank you, Inspector.
Mm.
Now, I best
What's
be
everybody
off.
drinking tonight?
The events here have clearly taken care of themselves. Until next time, Cicero.
Goodbye, creepy old shadow
Let's get
lady.
back. I have news for the mariner.
Kikazi says, "Ooh, Jacob, I don't mean to read the lore for the party members as you receive it. The context is relevant." All right. That's a lot. That's a lot. Kaladin has a bunch. Ooh, boy. All right. Okay. All right. How about this? If we're going to do some reading, if we're going to do a little bit of reading, oh, no, shouldn't have closed that. All right. If we're going to do a bit of reading, how about we'll take a short break here. We'll take a short 5-10 minute break. I will go grab the tea. We'll come back. We'll have a little bit of reading time, and then we'll continue on with the plot. How's that sound, everybody? So we've got Hoktari with some semi-sweet tea, Malady Dark with cranberry tea, but at 12 p.m. I plan to start day drinking, as it's my self-care day when I do my nails, boogie up to a new album, and eat good stuff. That sounds fantastic. All right, then, everybody, take your break, get up, walk around, do some stretching, heat your water for your tea, grab what you need to get, and then we'll be back here in about 5 minutes. We'll do a little bit of story time, and then we'll continue on walking around Umbra with more Masquerada Song and Shadows. Let's see here. I'll leave you with this very nice and calming music, and we'll see you again in 5 to 10 minutes right here on the Usbert Games channel. See you in a bit. Bye. Okay, I don't mean to alarm anyone, but I'm coming back onto camera in just a little bit. Okay? Okay. 'Cause sometimes I startle people and I really don't want to. But I don't know how to pre-warn people that I am coming back on camera. Nah, here I am. So we're going to do a little bit... welcome back to the Isbert Games channel, by the way. Again, if you're just joining us, my name is Jacob Burgess, and you're watching Masquerada Song and Shadows, already in progress. This is our third session of this game. We're going to read some of the sweet, tasty lore that we've collected because this game has a metric butt-ton of lore and text and things like that. And Kikazi, who has volunteered with us at PAX West, who is at our booth helping us show the game and everything, recommended that we read some of the lore. I don't want to read all of the lore, because, you know, if people want to pick up this game, I don't want to play through the entire thing, but we're going to play through the whole thing together. I don't want to read every single bit of lore, but for the pertinent stuff, for the party member information, to get context and a little, get kind of like deeper in. Also, it's fall and we're doing cozy fall streams. Like, I actually got some pumpkin spice kettle corn. Oh, which looks really funky on the green screen in the camera. Oh, that's weird. All right. So we're going to try this. Well, that's a delicious abomination. Oh, that's very good. Sorry, I'm going to take just a second. It has frosting on it. The popcorn has spices in it and frosting on it. Huh. Well, that's delicious, and I'm going to eat some of it. Lovely. And I also got some maple apple cider tea because we do fall hard around here at Gisbert Games. Excellent. Kikazi says, a lot of the lore can be read at any time, but the party member stuff is story relevant. So let's get back to it, and we'll read some of it all together. To the Codex. Alright, let's read the Calden stuff. I find it almost unbelievable that I know so little about this man. Considering the friendship that I fostered with his brother, it would seem likely that we've exchanged words about this Calden before, but yet despite all that, I can barely remember Razatov saying anything of him. Razatov is his Calden's brother, who was murdered. Excuse me. The key to victory. Hi, Jacob and chat. I'm new here, but I met you, Jacob, briefly at PAX Unplugged. How is everyone doing? I'm doing very well, and we met at PAX Unplugged. That's fantastic. Welcome to the Isbert Games channel, of whom I am the host. Of which I am the host? Of them, I am the host. Let's go with it. We're doing Storytime in Masquerada Songs and Shadows, which is one of the games that Isbert Games publishes. Drazoth just subscribed at tier 1. They've subscribed for 5 months. Thank you very much, Drazoth. Man, we've been doing this for 5 months? Wow, cool. Calden Arius 2. The man is a proficient healer, I will say that much. He knows how to handle himself well in battle, a trait I must say not often found within the Sorel Del Mar, and even less something that I'd attribute to a relative of Razatov. I might be fond of the Regenti, but he was not a fighter. Why, then, is his brother so well-versed in Merobusto? Perhaps the bond between my lanky friend and his larger burly brother of his isn't as straightforward as it seems. Furthermore, he seems a little too curious about the history I share with his brother. Did Razatov not say very much to him about me either? A strange arrangement considering their blood tie. The longer I travel with this man, the more I believe there's something he's hiding. Well, everybody wears masks. Calden Arius 3. So the mariner is in charge of an orphanage. Few in the city would even think of shouldering such a burden. Life in Ombre is hard enough as it is, without the responsibility of the lives of the young. The man's beginning to show himself to be kind of heart, which makes the fact that he's harboring a secret even stranger. What mysteries would a guardian of the innocent want to conceal? Is it murder? Calden Aris 4. The mariner seems to believe he can somehow help me. What does he think himself to be? A counselor of a sort? I don't want to encourage this behavior. My past is past, and bringing it up is bound to do no one good. I don't plan on allowing him to continue with this prodding, but I'm foreseeing that I might have a difficult time telling him off. He seems genuine and sincere about his efforts, though, as much as I'd rather he weren't. In that aspect, I suppose he does remind me of Razatov. Kalinaris 5. There, I've done it, told him off. I don't enjoy such activities, but I must do what is best for the investigation. I only hope he won't take it too harshly. He is a good healer. And 6. I've been unkind to this man, more than necessary, and far more than his behavior is warranted. He travels with me, protects me in battle, looks out for my interests, pulls more than his share of weight, and yet asks for nothing in return, except to stay to help find Razatov, and for me to answer a few questions about myself. In return, I cast suspicions over him and shun his efforts at reaching out. Ages have I been away from civilization for so long that this is my response to hospitality? He still hides something, that much I am certain, but perhaps I've been wrong to treat him with such wintry temperament. Ombre is a cold city with frozen marrow, but that does not mean we should let the chill of its heart seep into our own. The writing is wonderful. I enjoy this style a bunch. Caden Aris 7. Caden's response to the Bloodless has been unkind at best, savage at worst. What is it about the information broker that provokes him so? It must be whatever he is keeping from me. I should see if I can sieve out any further details. See, it's a fancy game, so you have to say details instead of details. Seems to fit. Still, he is unwilling to divulge this secret of his. I have traveled long enough with him that I've come to trust his intentions. Whatever he's keeping isn't likely to harm me. That much I am certain. I remain uncomfortable with the idea that I haven't the full picture, however. And 9. I am unsure whether to find it surprising or not that in a city full of shadows, secrets have an uncanny way of bubbling up and finding the light, no matter how deep they've been buried. Zelia has approached me and requested I deliver a message to Calden about Orlana, the songstress we met at the Hall of Songs. I almost said Honk of Songs. Welcome to the Honk of Songs. We only have instruments here. What honk? Well, we got geese bladders over there and live geese over there. We got a dead geese over there. They don't honk so well, but you know, in the Honk of Songs, we have all kinds to cater to all types. Got French horns in the back. We don't much. Nothing wrong with the French horn. I don't know why that guy said that. Anyway, Zoe has approached me, the songstress we knew at the Hall of Songs, with whom he so clearly has a history. I'm eager to deliver the message. Perhaps this will finally lead me to the answers I've been so curious to find. Neat. Okay, so let's read one more party member things. Tiziana, Amadea, or Vasco? I will leave it. First thing I see in chat. First thing I see in chat. So whichever one you want me to read next. Amadea, boom, saw Amadea. And in all caps from Melody Dark. Excellent. So she's a Sicario. It is clear from the way she moves. Nimble, alacritous, agile, and it surprises me, considering she is from the Diacy. I hold nothing against the Opal Guild, of course, but all in the city know that they are the least proficient in the Fissia. I'd have expected her to be a dirge at least, or perhaps a practitioner of the Visiva. When we eventually catch up to her, I might be interested in asking about her training. Another fact that surprises me is her ethnicity. Often those in the DSC are of runic descent, but the girl has hair the color of fire and freckled skin. Of course, having someone that is not ethnically runic as part of the Opal Guild is not unheard of, but it is nonetheless surprising. A mere minute spent with her has left me with more questions and no answers. I'd best resume the search. Amadeus Invitus 2. Alright, some progress has been made at least. The woman, though she could be no more than a quarter-century old, has allowed us to travel with her. I must say, for one belonging to the Deity, she is cold. Often the members of the Opal Guild are boisterous and gregarious, but she is reserved and more than willing to coat her words in ice. She seems to want to have nothing to do with us as well, which any inspectore would tell you is all the more reason to keep a suspect as involved as possible. Her interest in the ruins is rather peculiar as well. Intent on preserving what little is left intact, she has proven herself remarkably concerned about the bones of the Demonkate civilization. I understand I return to this notion continually, but every moment more I spend with her, the harder I find to believe that she belongs to the Deity Sovrani. Its members would be willing to bring the entire ruin down if you paid them enough crescents. I do not believe I am going to tease any answers out of her anytime soon, however. She has made the terms of our engagement painfully clear. Help us clear out the ruins of the Fae, and she brings us to where she and Razatov worked. What lies in store for us after, I cannot possibly begin to guess. After all that's happened, after all that we've discovered, I cannot say that I am unsurprised at her departure. For a woman who claims to be invested in the histories of the past, it makes no sense that she would take off like this. If she had other leads that she would be willing to pursue, then perhaps I would be less surprised, but so much of her work has been destroyed. Where else does she plan to go? What else does she plan to do that is going to be more fulfilling or shows more promise than the leads that we have? It is frustrating truly that such a great resource has left us. It sounds callous indeed that I would simply refer to her as such, but from the way she has behaved, I'd reckon that she'd be glad I'd chosen such a word. She's intentionally kept as much of her heart out of this as possible, and I'd respect that decision. Let her leave her heart out, but there must be some way at least to bring her head back into this. Ever since meeting her, I have yet to be unsurprised by her actions. First, she exhibits traits and mannerisms one would expect from a member of the Deity. Next, she proclaims a great interest in the Demonkate and their history, but yet refuses to come with us, even at the prospect of learning one of the greatest mysteries about them. After that, she makes it clear that all it required for her to come aboard with the investigation was a promise of a little wealth and a drop of aggression. There is only one kind of character that I have come to recognize that would display traits as inconsistent as those. One with a shredded psyche, who is adrift, torn between a past perhaps and a crippling prospect of the future. I suspect she has lost herself somewhere in her history, and now she spends her days wandering about without a proper compass to guide her. Cares such as this are all too common in Ombre, where so many yearn for second chances or a new lease on their lives. Many think severing the ties with the worlds in which they had once lived is an effective way of moving on from a tragedy, or coping with the loss of a sort. I know this, for I speak from experience. Traveling to the Gavali Plains was my chance to start afresh, I believed, but as much as I tried not to think of the war, of my brother, the more I tried to cut the past out of the present, the more it shaped me, defined me, paralyzed me. I turned to spirits and wines as relief, and ventured into dark areas of the mind that I'd rather not recount. I did all this, and still it was not enough, and now I see hints of a similar situation in her. I'm not intending to bring her along so that I can act as counselor, but if I might be able to provide a relief of some sort, the path that I'd once tread is a path I'd like to see no others journeying on. Number 5. There could have been no clearer explanation. The woman was a mask runner. That explained her hesitation at joining the investigation, knowing my place in the world of the mask runners, but it did also shed some light. Excuse me. But it did also shed some light on why she did join us. Her story with the mask runners might have yet come to an end. Perhaps there was a part of her that seeks a closure of some sort. Strangely, this is not an idea that I am uncomfortable with. Indeed, the fact that she is a mask runner means something to me. That she is a part of my brother's legacy, perhaps. I am unsure what effect this has on me exactly, but I can say that it is not unwelcome. It is... I wonder if exciting is too strong a word. I think of the conversations that I could have had with her about Cirrus, that what moments of his life she might have been able to tell me about that I'd been too afraid to be a part of, and it relieves me. A part of his legacy that I thought I'd never be able to connect with is now a part of my life again. I understand I must give her the space she needs until she's ready to talk about this, but I do look forward to finding a chance to speak to her about it. Nice. Nice. That's very cool. Alright, Tiziana has 6, and Vasco has 1. Let's read Vasco's, and then I'm anxious to get back to the game. Vasco Tessitore. The Dirge is quite the character. Rarely in my life have I come across anyone that manages to be at once so flippant and yet so deliberate, so full of life, but yet so unhesitant to deal death. Perhaps it is a consequence of working for the Bloodless, but I would not be surprised if his chameleonic personality is what has allowed him to thrive in this world of masks. Yeah, things like alacritus and chameleonic I can nail first try, but I'm like, hey, baby. It's the weirdest things. I find that his dancing along the spectrum of personalities, however, has landed him on bad terms with half of those I work with. The Mariner seems to hold something against him, and the Marshal, with her seriousness, might just be the antithesis of the man and his glibness. If I intend on keeping him around, and I might, for his cheer if not for his usefulness, I'm going to need some way to resolve these budding conflicts. On another note, and I feel like a fool bringing this up, I can't help but be reminded of an old friend of mine every time I look at him. It's more than their runic ethnicity. There's something about the way he carries himself that reminds me of Jobs. Perhaps it's the way they're so quick to smile, but I know it is foolish. Jobs is dead, and this is my mind playing tricks on me. I cannot afford to be distracted by their resemblance. We have work to do. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's very good stuff. Gex says, I'm sorry, I have trouble speaking like a normal human. Could we perhaps do a take where I sound like I'm narrating an adventure serial from the 1800s? Alright, let's get back to it, and then at some other point we'll do some more story time. That's a good way to break things up. I think maybe after we come back from breaks with this game, we'll do some more story time until we finish it. I don't know. I'll think about it. Because I do want to give, I want to give people reason to pick this game up and play through it themselves if they want to. A new chapter reach. Chapter 2, where the water begins. You, paint my mask, Uber driver. 15% movement speed for 3 seconds, or 2% mask charge. Hoktari says, if we all buy the game, will you do more story time? I mean, that feels like blackmail. Yeah. I'm just gonna sidestep that question by not answering it. Oh. No, that's the thing. There's the thing.
And you are certain that it's true?
The messenger that delivered it was trustworthy, yes.
I need to go.
What is it?
Earlier this day, you offered to listen to my burdens.
That offer still stands.
You should follow me. But you alone.
Oh. Okay. Neat. Where'd you go, buddy? I'm following you. I'm following you. Hey, maybe go where the giant red exclamation point is, Jacob. Alright. Let's get in the car.
Calden?
What?
Talk to me about the sail heart. I'd like to know more about it.
12 years ago, I had just been promoted to skipper, and had been given a home in the Tempered Tides. It wasn't a big place, but it was decent enough for a whole family, though I lived alone. One day, there was a loud rapping on my door. It was raining that evening, I remember, and I could hardly distinguish the knocks from the thunder.
Ah, I love a good storm.
I opened the door and found him, dressed in the gold of the Luca, standing before me, drenched in rain and blood. In his arms, he carried a body. A young girl that had belonged to a mask runner his patrol had killed. He secretly broke away from them and brought her to the first house with lights, not even knowing if I would take them in.
Whoa.
That child was Vint, the first of my 11. And so began what you know as the Sailheart.
Oh, the Sailheart's the orphanage.
Sounds like quite the hero.
Wow.
Who was this, from the Golden Guild?
Jaxus.
Jaxus Corvale, the songstress's brother.
Wow.
Yes.
Boy, this story is really good. And I really like that little castle.
Girl.
Get away!
Leave her alone. Rough tide's coming.
Yeah. Yeah, rough tide's coming. Let's, we'll just teleport in the middle of them. Because they're, you know, commoners, maybe? I don't know. You. Wards. Yeah. And yes, let's do the stompy thing. Oh boy, that's a lot of folks. Okay, orbs. Yeah, you need to get closer. We'll just teleport. There we go. Everybody heal. Good. Good. Healing works. Healing is working. Let's teleport over there. Yep, you're running away. Let's pause, and then more orbs. And squirrels. Yep. Go, my chittering horde. Go!
Vint, it's me.
Oh, thank the ages, Cal.
What happened?
Those men, they must have followed the songstress. I think they were thinking of robbing her, but when they saw the Sailheart...
As long as you're safe.
I'm fine.
You mentioned a songstress.
Vint.
She's left. I'm sorry. She sounded as if she knew you. Once she came in, we couldn't stop her.
Tides.
Ah, that's Ashley Birch. Also Tiny Tina from the Borderlands series. And a bunch of other stuff. I really like that little... Oh, it's a doghouse. It's a doghouse, and the dog's name is Max. He's a tiny Viking. I want to see Max the Tiny Viking. Are you Max? No, you got a weird long neck. Are you Max? I'm going to call you Max. I love you, Max. I can't pet Max. Ah, tiny Viking doggo. Alright, into the Sailheart. Oh, alright, well, you're out. Alright. Oh, they've got little tables over here with stuff on them. Little painting supplies. Is he going to be our new father? Oh, that's heartbreaking. Ah. Yeah, you stay down here. I'm going to go look at the environmental stuff. Oh, no, that's a staircase to nowhere. Yep. All right. So there's a bed down here.
Please, please.
Calden, what are you searching for?
Tides, where is it?
Calden!
It's gone.
Buddy?
Please, Calden.
No!
Okay. All right.
No.
I was there when he recorded that no.
For?
My journal.
He's very loud.
She took it?
It's Rick Wasserman. It's Calden.
It's not here.
And you're worried about a journal?
This way.
Okay. Where we going, chum? Okay. You alright, buddy? You need some cuddles? Oh, neat. More stuff. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, that's... The aesthetic in this is just wonderful. Get some light streaming in through the window. You got them little moats there. Like I said before, love a good moat. Love me a good moat.
What is this?
I mean, it's a key, buddy.
By the ages. Whose is this?
No one's. Not anymore.
I would pay a lot of money if this were like an Airbnb. What a wonderful room. I love fantasy interior design. Like tiny spaces and rooms in video games and things like that. That's part of the reason why I personally, and my other life in Eorzea in Final Fantasy XIV, have my own personal house and an apartment and a room in the Free Company house, because Final Fantasy XIV has rooms that you can purchase and decorate. I got a whole house. It took me 2 years to save up for it. It was cool. I love small spaces. Efficient use of space. Oh, so good. Like campers and Japanese apartments and things. Makes me really happy. This makes me really happy. Look at that bookshelf. Look at that bookshelf. Good bookshelf.
Luca.
Jax's.
This was his room.
It was ours.
Yeah, look at that.
Calden.
Look at that bed,
Songs
man.
unsung.
Now you understand.
I'm afraid I do.
And?
I don't know.
All right.
Oh, buddy.
Please. Close the doors behind you.
Calden, wait. Damn.
Well, alright, more story time. I gotta know. People, characters. Alright, Calden. Meow. So the truth has come to light. Jax's Corvale, brother of the songstress Orlana, had been involved with Calden, it seems. They loved each other. That much is clear from what I've observed. And so he is Talios, the first I've known personally. Impersonally, I might have heard rumors about some of my past acquaintances, but that was all heresy. Hearsay. Not heresy. Hearsay. This is real. If I were to be honest, I'm not entirely sure how to feel about this. For a while, I had thought his secret had a nefarious element to it, and then I began to think it might have something to do with the investigation, but this... I wasn't expecting this. Ages, what do I say to him? I have nothing against him. What he does with his personal affairs is his business, not mine. Preferably, his personal business stays with him. Letting it bleed into the investigation would not be wise or professional, but... I should look forward. This can be ignored. These are his affairs, and they should stay that way. Nothing needs to change. You know. Moosefield Cat says, oof, I guess that's why his brother didn't associate with him. Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
The sunset. What a view.
Yeah. Light streaming in through a window. That kind of warm yellow light. It's kind of light you drink tea by. It's good. That's good fall light.
A tattoo kit?
Huh. Okay. Oh, we're going to read a very emotional letter. And have a little pumpkin spice popcorn. Alright, let's get to it. Hey, Cal. I know. You told me to stop writing, but don't worry. You know I can be quiet when I need to. Like a child, or a small bird, or, whatever, you get it. And the messenger that's delivering this knows better than to stick his nose where it doesn't belong. Luca are like that, yeah. Except me, of course. Anyway, I want to talk to you about something when I get back. So, this is a primer, so brace yourself. I love you. There. I wanted to get that out of the way. I don't know if you know this, but as of my writing this letter, I've been away from you and Vint for 26 days, and it's made me realize something. I am nothing without you. Except handsome. So I want you to think about something, and I know it scares you. It's called the future. You, me, Vint, maybe one or two more. Oh, that's good stuff right there. Excuse me. Oh, feels. Man. A dog, maybe. In case I'm not being clear enough, since you can sometimes be a little dense, and I mean that in the most endearing way, I want to stay with you, live with you, love with you. Does that make sense? I don't know. All I know is that you are the best thing that's happened to me, and I'm not saying that because life is bad out here. I'm saying that because I mean it, with all my heart, and I cannot wait another day to let you know that. So think about it, alright? Love, Jax. Whoa. Oh my god. Okay, so this guy with his secret gay lover ran an orphanage and is the best. And is the best. And is the best. Wow. Okay. So I remember a lot of people running up to me and just being like, oh, we love Calden. Oh my god, Calden, this is so good. And I had no idea why. Ooh, boy, that is... Ooh, that's that good juice right there. That is really good writing. Man. Alright, talk to me, you big lovable bear. Kick the ball? No, kick the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Bunk beds.
Zeph drew that.
He told me.
Guessed as much when I saw him leave.
I think I might have offended him.
Did you insult Jax?
No, I just said I didn't know how I feel about it all.
Nah, he's not offended then. Sad, maybe, but not offended. Cal's better than that.
You always know.
Yep, a whole lot of us do. And we only love him more for it. He and Jax took good care of us. Better than any of our real parents did, at least.
Hell yeah.
And you have no issue?
No offense to your mighty cape or anything, sir, but what's there to take issue with? He loves differently from other people. It's still love, and I wasn't taught ever that love was bad.
I know. I was just surprised, I suppose.
But do you take issue with it? The way the whole of Songs does?
No, not I.
That's good. You should let him know. He doesn't hear things like that enough these days. Come on, sir. I'll walk you out.
A final question, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Jax's. What happened to him?
I'd rather not talk about it. Here we are, sir. I'll see you around.
Quite likely, yes. If you ever need to speak to Calden about anything, he's staying with me at a place called the Estiguary.
Can't say I know it, but I'll be damned if I can't find my way around the city. Excuse my language, sir.
Huh.
It's all right. Take care of yourself, Vint.
Vint is a good name. Oh, excuse me. Kitty. Love you, kitty. Come back, kitty. Let me pet you. Oh, I just wanted to love you, cat. Yep, I see you, buddy. Oh. Oh, they got the dog. Oh, when he said maybe a dog, that was the dog. Oh, its name was Max. The Viking dog was their dog. Feelings. Ugh.
Is there any other business you have here? If not, we should get back to the Estiguary. I, for one, am exhausted.
We?
Calden. I was branded a deserter of war. I know how it feels to have the world turn against you. And I'd not inflict that upon anyone. You included.
Oh.
Earlier.
I was surprised, that's all.
And here I was, ready to pack.
Speaking from experience?
My family. Found out when I was young. Acquainted my face with their fists, threw me out, hoping the thugs or disease would get to me before I could ruin their legacy.
And you proved them wrong.
I never wanted to. All I wanted was to go home.
Damn.
Well, you have a new home now, anyway.
A home that I worry daily about losing.
Is this why you treat Vasco the way you do?
Oh.
As someone in the inner circle of the Bloodless, he could know.
And you were afraid word would spread.
Once that happened, if the Hall of Songs knew...
What would happen? I apologize for asking. I am not familiar with these things.
Nothing good, buddy.
My brother has no children, and my parents' songs were sung a decade ago. If the Hall found out about me, they would deem my family's legacy tainted. Its space on the singing tree would be given to proper families with legacies that will endure.
Oh.
Does your brother know?
He's the one that cared for me after I was thrown out into the streets. In a way, like you, I owe him my life.
Huh.
And I will not tolerate any threats to his legacy, myself included.
And now Olana has your journal.
I know.
But what was in it that...
If those are winds we must sail, then let them blow first. I think Vasco should have returned by now, and I am eager to hear what he has to say. The closer we get to finding my brother, the better I'll feel.
Rough.
I understand.
And he was standing over, just looking at the doghouse. Ugh.
A final word, Calden, before we lay this issue to rest.
Yes?
You don't have any plans to tell the others about this, do you?
What do you mean?
I mean, I only speak for myself when I claim acceptance. I am not sure how the others would take it. And I'd rather not find out. Not while we all have to work together.
It's all right.
I get the sentiment, but that's still a crappy thing to
anyway.
Have to
Thank you.
Ask. Ugh. Yeef. Ugh, I'm so tired. Can we go nap in this well? I want to nap in the well. Can we please nap in the well? We can't nap in the well. That looks like a bed. I know it's a trough, but... Yeah, alright. Woof. Oh. Oh, no wonder they got a dog. Life is rough. Ugh.
We're back.
So what was that all about?
Just some Sorelle issues.
Ugh.
Nothing you need concern yourself with.
Nothing to do with the investigation?
No. Personal things.
What about Vasco? Have you heard word from...
Salutations. I am returned.
Where is the Bloodless?
I like
In his
him.
abode, in a ward which I am certainly disallowed to mention.
You said we could speak with him.
I said he would give you your answers, and answers he has given. You...
Yep.
It's all right, Marshal.
Yep.
The answers were our goal either way.
So they were, and
Crappiest
so I
genie.
shall present them. First, the Herald. Unfortunately, he's too recent a phenomenon. Information about him is conflicted, and the most the Bloodless can give is that the Herald is part of a Masquerada faction called the Dactytes.
Nothing new there.
Second, Lysandra, the Whispering Streets.
Nice name. Good name. Good name.
How are we supposed to find anyone in that damnable ward?
It will be difficult. The ward is among the city's biggest. Even worse, I doubt she stays in one place. It could take us days.
I have an idea.
What are you asking for? Another contract?
No. Information.
Ooh.
About?
I heard you mention that you were going through all these troubles to find the mariner's brother. Am I correct?
Yes. Scarfington.
Why?
Inspectore, if we tell him, the Bloodless will know. Given that he trades in information, word could get around.
Marshal, you seem to have a disturbingly inaccurate view of the Bloodless and his messages. Just because we dabble in information does not mean that we spill it all over the place. But of course, you and your bright guild would know nothing about subtlety and secrets, would you? Seeing how you handled Izander and...
Do not defame my guild!
So instead, I should stand here and let you defame mine.
Woo.
Enough! The twins have been kind enough to find a location free of the politics of the city. And I will not allow the both of you to drag your baggage along. Within these
I
walls,
just
we are
want
colorless.
quiet.
We are here for one purpose, and that is to get Razatov back. The masked runners have him. It's why we're looking for Lysandra, to lead us to the Herald.
Yeah.
And what's he to them?
He was researching powerful ancient artifacts of the Dementicate. If there's anyone that can get us to them, it's him.
Yes.
Artifacts that do what exactly?
I'd tell you if I knew.
I see. Thank you, Inspectore, for the trust. You can rest assured that I shall to
Ancient.
Now,
Ancient
that plan you were talking about?
civilization.
The pin drop.
The ruins?
Yes. I can do a thing. Spread rumors.
I can do a
Entice
thing.
Lysandra with word of a cache of Mascherines found. And with the Bloodless's help, and trust me, he will help, I can do it by tonight.
Are you the
Want
Bloodless?
to bait her out into the ruins?
In this time when Mascherines are so scarce, I'm certain she will fall for it.
Interesting.
It sounds like a plan.
What's this? The mariner supporting me now?
Don't make me take it back.
So, Inspectore, what'll it be?
This is really
Go.
nice.
Do what you must.
We should head to the pin drop first thing come sunrise. I will be back here by then.
By the night. I can't believe we just told him.
We didn't have much choice, Marshal. We should get some sleep. Tomorrow's going to be a long day.
Yeah, it is. A long day with more delicious conversations.
I see you found my trove.
What are these?
I mean,
My treasures.
it was on the counter.
Then, the last thing you counted among your treasures tried to kill me.
Oh, please, Cicero. Nala wasn't even poisonous. Besides, biting was her way of showing affection.
Well, at least these aren't alive.
They're very special brews. I'd been cleaning up the estiguary some months ago when I rediscovered a recipe I'd gotten off some Tesseric tourists years and years ago. As you can tell, there hasn't been much business here lately.
There's so much to this world I
try
want to know
something
about.
new, occupy myself and all that.
Was the recipe any good?
Well,
You haven't tried them?
you know I'm not one for these sort of things, and
So you tried a recipe,
you could
and you
try
didn't
one and
make
tell
it.
me what you think. The first to try the batch. Consider it an honor.
Your enthusiasm worries me.
Oh, come on, Cicero. For old time's sake, please.
Why do I think I'm going to regret this?
Oh, because you're going to regret this.
So, what do you think? Cicero.
Special falling on his butt animation.
Songs, Ven.
Ages. I thought I lost you.
How long was I out?
1 minute and 3 seconds.
For a moment, we thought you were dead.
I'm surprised I'm not.
You didn't think you
I-
could go off dying on us like that, did you?
I enjoyed that.
Can you imagine the songs they'll sing of you, dying because you had a bad drink? The embarrassment.
I like that Vasco came
It was worth a shot.
back just to like
It
taunt
was
him.
worth 10. That thing is potent, Ven.
For a man who just passed out, you seem fine now.
Yes, the recovery period is me short.
Oh?
It might hit you like a steed at first, but once it lightens up, well...
Go on, Cicero. Don't leave me hanging. How do you feel?
As though some weight's been lifted. There's a strange clarity to the world. I can't describe it exactly, and I don't know how long it'll last.
I'm high.
I'll admit it isn't the worst feeling.
What news? How excellent!
Indeed. As a connoisseur of fine spirits, I must say your description of it has piqued my interest.
Oh, please tell me
Be
everybody
warned,
gets drunk.
though, the initial sensations are not mild. I advise caution.
Well, the mariner is here to take care of us if we so choose to subject ourselves to it, no?
Melody Dark asks, did we make special horse meth? We may have. Oh, fantastic. Oh, that skill reset is,
So, the stone.
It doesn't react to any of the chemicals that I've got, and I can't even scratch it. Whatever you've brought me, it's something special. Everstone, perhaps?
Well, I can't say that that lives up to my hopes, but thank you nonetheless, Ven.
You're welcome. And,
What?
I am a collector, after all. And,
You can have it.
Truly?
Why not? Just
Nice.
as long as you tell me if you find anything more.
Of course. Thank you, Cicero. Now, I think I'll run it through some more, experimental techniques. Oh, this is exciting.
So he's the one that burns down his place. Got it. Alright. Make sure there's no sweet tasty lore. Mascherines just laying about, you know. Alright. To bed. That's a beefy boy.
Have something for me.
I promise to make good on our bargain by the day's end.
And the day is almost over.
The lady has delivered as she promised. She has found where your rebel leader has been hiding.
And where is...
And she has given you the means you asked for.
This beefy boy.
What is this?
It is yours.
Ooh. Okay. Oh. Alright, let's go down to mask. Let's see who got a new mask. Ah, yes. Yeah, I like that. I like the damage reduction. Alright, so the new mask for Kalden is Maelstrom. Conjures a maelstrom at the target location that sucks in enemies within 8 meters for 4 seconds. That's cool. I like the damage reduction. Yeah, summoning grunts. Call lightning. Calls down lightning strikes around the caster that deal 20 damage and stun enemies for 2 seconds. Yeah, let's do that. Heck yeah, call lightning. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do hosses. We're gonna get them hosses. Yeah. Hosses. Hosses made of light. It's nice.
The second canticle?
Hey, language.
My brother used to sing it quite a bit. He often dreamed about what the city was like during the time. I was thinking, maybe if we found the artifacts, found out how they were used to create Mascherines, maybe we could turn back time.
Maybe we could find a way.
Make the city the way it was back in the second canticle.
Take back the words that would hurt you.
What do you want?
Amadea,
What do you want?
an answer.
I don't hear a question.
Why are you shutting me out?
I'm sorry. Were you expecting the world to greet you with open arms?
Yeah, it's an RPG.
I hadn't expected it to bury me under ice. When I found out that you were a mask runner, I thought... I don't know, that I could talk to you.
Talk to me.
You were a mask runner, a part of what my brother had once led. Is it so wrong for me to want to connect with his legacy?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Why?
Because I've left that life behind.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are? To come back and try to talk to me about the war that you weren't even a part of. You don't know what we went through.
Nope.
I lost my brother.
I lost my life. Everything that I had, everything that I was, I lost. So don't you dare come back and tell me to talk to you about it.
Then why did you agree to come?
So they're gonna bang. Cicero must go through a lot of boots with all the time that he spends with his foot in his mouth.
Oh, my friends. What secrets you've been keeping.
Looking good, Cicero. Oh, I want to put that hat on. That hat that's on the top of the bookshelf there. Oh, I want that Crocodile Dundee hat. Oh, I want it. I want to put it on my head. I want to wear that and a mask and then summon squirrels and be just the prettiest.
This...
What's going on? What was that thing? What was that thing? What was the thing? What was the thing? It looked like a flute.
I've heard its name before. Doesn't mean I've actually visited it.
What's going on?
The rumors have been spread, but we don't know where the pin drop is exactly.
What the?
Yes.
What?
Well, I'd taken for granted that...
That what?
That maybe one of you might have known.
It's a set of ruins, isn't it? You'd know where it is, wouldn't you, Amadeus?
It's an obscure set. I've heard of them before, but I should be able to find it if I came along.
Excellent. What are we waiting for, then?
I mean, alright. Alright. Cool. Let's go and have this conversation awkwardly outside. Hello, Uber drivers.
Today is a special day. Amadea will be your guide.
Are you sure, sir? We know the city like the back of our hands.
Do you know where the pin drop is?
Well, that's... might be the dirt under our fingernails.
Let's go.
Okay, gotta take her. Yes. Yes. We'll take water and earth. Let's get all muddy. I mean, no? No? Yes. Let's bring her big
All right,
beef
now
boy.
stay left. We don't want to cross the roads that circle the old fountain.
So that'll take us through Elamar's alley?
No, you go around that. When you come to the junction, turn right.
But I thought you said to stay left.
Not this time.
Well, that's what you said about Periwinkle Gardens.
Well, I'm saying that again. So listen. Stay left, and when you come across the 3rd Street up the junction of the 7th and 11th...
Backseat drivers.
Did we finally make it?
The ruins are right over there.
Oh, thank the ages. I don't think the horses would have survived another turn.
Well, they'll have to, because you can't stay here. It's too open.
And where do you suppose we go then?
There's an abandoned warehouse just off this street. You can hide the horses in there and climb to its top story. It's quite safe. You'll be able to see the pin drop and watch for our return.
Right. Got it.
Huh. Weird that, you'd know right where this place is.
Hear something?
I'm not sure. Sounds like rushing water.
Listen. Do you smell that? Okay. Busted house. Busted house. Kikazi says watch your step. I don't know what I'm watching out for. Oh, because there's like
So,
badness.
Where do you think she'll be?
In the ruins just ahead. No one will think to look for Mascherines out here, and...
Stop.
Yep.
Damn it.
Turn around. Well,
Never now and
I'd
then.
heard that you'd return to our shores.
Lysandra.
What are you doing with him?
The company I keep is none of your business.
It is when he abandoned us.
Like you abandoned Invidious.
That would be Karen Strassman.
It's been 5 years.
And he's still gone.
You disappoint me, Cicero. I'd been waiting here, hoping to be surprised, but yet you simply walk in.
How did you know?
The ways of the street are my lifeline. You think I would not suspect anything when rumors begin popping up all over the place? You're a fool to think it would have worked. I knew someone was baiting me out.
You're here.
I wanted to know who.
So it worked.
Now you do.
Now I want to know why.
I need to get to the Herald.
And you think I will take your hand and lead you there?
I was hoping we could come to an arrangement, yes.
Take my hand, grab my butt, you know, whatever.
Cicero? What reasons am I blinded to that have made you believe that I have forgiven you for what you did 5 years ago?
It's a big mace that lady has, too.
Because of you! You could have fought for him. For us. Your people. And instead you chose that cape!
It's a fetching cape.
Choose the Masquerada over you!
No! Worse. You didn't choose at all. A spineless, pathetic man is easier to hate than even a traitor!
Yikes.
Do you think I don't know that?
Why do you want the Herald?
The Dactytes have captured a friend of mine. I need to get him back.
What will you do for us?
My friend was on a quest for great power. If you lead us to the Herald...
Ooh.
Do not lie to me.
I may have burnt my bridges once, but I have not forgotten my roots.
If you are searching for the Herald, there are a few things you must know.
Huh.
The ruins! Get down!
Oh, that's no good. Somebody done busted the floor. Well, at least it's pretty down here.
Is everyone all right?
Probably not.
Other than the fact that we nearly died.
Nearly. Be grateful.
I don't believe it. The Dactyte's here before us again. Where are we?
The pin drop. Those holes in the ground. This must be what's beneath.
There's so much life here.
There's water from the river and sunlight from above. It's beautiful.
I bet you that's gorgeous.
Weapon at the ready.
What's that now? Oh. Oh. So it's a Ferrovero. Alright. Well, let's just teleport in over here. And then we'll innovate someone else. And you shall pop your bubbles. Yes, good squirrels. Let's all focus up. Would you care to attack? Good, thank you for doing the thing. There. Now we... Good.
I thought the Kilgan were fierce.
We should move. We need to find a way out of this place.
What is this place exactly? It barely feels like we're in the city at all.
Beneath it. That river over there, I suspect the Kalara drains out through this. The hundreds of years that it's been coursing through here must have been enough to carve out this cavern beneath the surface.
And drain out into where?
The echoing plains, just beyond. It probably joins the Venetive Vita some ways down.
That would make sense. We are at the edge of the city after all.
Lost legacies.
Neat. Yeah, give me that story. Ooh, temples.
There. That spire cuts through the earth. Might be our exit. What do you think? So, Amadea. Invidious?
What did you say about our mouths getting us out of this?
Amadea, this is ridiculous.
I'm sorry if I'm concerned about getting us out.
Who is invidious?
I told you.
If you don't want to talk about it because it makes you upset, then fine. But once it affects the investigation...
It's not.
She opened up to you and you shut her out! We could have used that! Who is invidious?
He brought me into the Mascherines. Taught me everything I know. During your brother's assault on the White Spire, a bunch of us went. I was supposed to go with Invidious. Support him. But when things got rough, Lysandra pulled me out. She let Invidious die. When I found out, I left the Mascherines. End of story.
I mean...
Are we done?
That makes sense.
Well, no.
Then let's move.
Alright. Okay. Enemies. I get it. Okay, well, I think they're all just gonna do it.
Let's do this.
Yep. Oh, what a weird glitch. Good. All right. Yep. Got your thing set up. You're going to do barrels. You're going to teleport over there. And then you're going to do squirrels. There we go. Make the splashies. Yikes.
I can't keep this up.
Oh. Calden's down. Really got to get out of those AoEs. Oh, totally trapped. Can't do it. Neat. Yeah, get your Healy balls out, man. Get them Healy things. Let's pause. Let's teleport. Good. There. Everybody pile on. Squirrels. Excellent. Whew, that was tough. All right. To the thing. This is a fun game. I'm really happy we're playing it all together.
Ceremonial.
Religious, even.
The Meerkat just subscribed to Tier 1. They have subscribed for 4 months and say, I'm late, and it was for a very important date. Ooh. Let's get that, whatever that is. A new engraving is obtained. That's nice. Nothing hidden in there. Ooh, lore.
That's rather elaborate. Who's that? In the middle?
I'm not sure. There's a mark on his head, but I can't quite make out what it is.
Because his name is Mark.
They seem to be fawning over him.
They certainly look like they're cleaning him, yes.
Mark, the god.
A king of sorts, perhaps? There seem to be guards at the edge of the mural.
Too early to say. We should keep moving.
This is where the king was cleaned, it seems.
The Meerkat just gifted 10 Tier 1 subs to the Ysbert Games community. To Ash Metal, Winter Nightingale, Unit 599, Anime Kitty, Phoenix Shaman, Void Bit, Kumatsu Dark Nact, and Temporarily Awry. Thank you very much, the Meerkat. That is incredibly generous of you and incredibly appreciated. Thank you. Alright, let's keep doing lore stuff. Ooh, lore doors.
Up there.
What does it say?
It's not Dementica, it's just a symbol. The other doors have it as well.
Ooh.
Hold on. I recognize one of them. The one on the right. There was a collection of stones in the room that looked like it.
Lore door? Lore door. Lore door.
This is it.
Kakazi says, with the Meerkat around, we might need an emote for gift subs sooner rather than later. If you want to hop into the Discord suggestion channel and recommend what that might look like, that would be cool.
Weapon at the ready.
Ah. Yeah. Squirrels. Oh, everybody needs to get out of there. Okay, pause. Buddy, just get out of the AoE. Get out of the DPS AoE. Good. Get out of the AoE. Somebody would just stop it. Would just stop taking so much freaking damage. Oh, Calden, you beautiful beefsons. There. Good.
At least we know it's important now.
Gex says, you know my biggest regret watching this? Cicero doesn't toss them at the enemy. Speaking of the squirrels. This could have been a story of Boy Yeats Squirrel. That is so good. Oh, that's like a candy bar you know you shouldn't eat. Go to jail. Oh. The Meerkat says, I like the heart. I will just say, since it came up in the Loading Ready Run chat, I'm spreading the love with money I came into this year, but I have no idea if I'll be able to do so again next year. Just enjoying it as I can. That's a wise way to do it. Just be careful and be smart. Okay? That's all we can ask, and thank you.
There we go.
And as Sarah Sorrente just said, never feel obligated to do more than you're comfortable with. Absolutely.
What's this one about?
This one's a little clearer. They've written the symbol of mind above the mural.
It doesn't look very pleasant, does it?
It's the same man from earlier. The one with the mark on his forehead.
Interesting.
Can you make it out here?
No, but I'm getting the feeling that he wasn't a king.
And he's probably a hero of some kind. Alright, we'll do one more bit. And then I think it's about time we wrap up this evening.
I don't understand what they used it for, though.
These tools look painful.
Spices?
Surely.
Here, again.
It's as though there was a procedure that was supposed to be followed. A ritual that brought them through these rooms in this order.
Well, we still have enough.
Yeah, healing. Alright, get out of the AoE. Yep. Okay, more balls. Good. Get out of there. Get out of the AoE. Stop standing in the bad thing. Yeah, there we go. That worked out well. That worked out well. Okay, I want a little more lore. I'm going to go into one more room. And then we'll wrap up. More lore, more lore. More lore through the lore door.
This.
One does not simply walk into lore door.
What word is that above it?
Soul.
Exposition temple.
Is a lot clearer now. Amadea?
It means criminal.
This was his punishment?
I don't know.
Well, we should look around. There's still one last door.
His word is law. Our lives are his. Time is his plaything. The lands are his clay. His whisper could open the skies.
Ooh.
His breath could level mountains. His heartbeat could give life to lands. His gaze could rain destruction. Faith in him must we place, for he sees all, knows all.
Seems like a nice guy.
And here's the last one.
Are you ready?
What are they doing?
Not attacking.
Worshipping?
Why?
The statue. They're staying away from it.
As though they revere it too.
Ooh,
come on.
Creepy.
Let's not take it for granted.
Yeah, let's go. Yup. Let's make like a dryer sheet and bounce. More lore door. Okay, I said one more. I fibbed.
What do you think this whole ritual was about?
I'd say some sort of cleansing. In the first hall, there was a physical cleansing. In the second...
It said mental, but I don't think cutting people up was very clean for the mind.
The third hall was a cleansing of the soul. It was a religious room, after all.
And now the last one?
Probably to see why our poor criminal needed to be so clean. Let's go. This mist again. Be on your guard.
Oh, this is a boss fight.
Oh no.
Hold your ground!
Buddy. Do your thing. Why is everybody... No, you need to focus up here, buddy. There we... Ow. Ooh. Why are you just hacking away at it there, Chief? Oh, those explode. Okay, that's great. Okay, time for special mask abilities. Ow. Ow. Squirrels, buddy. Squirrels. Always squirrels. Hey, we did it! The achievement is called This Is Not Our War, which is a Lord of the Rings reference. Oof.
It's old Dementica.
It's a recitation. You who sinned, you have been cleansed. You will serve, a vessel to atone for your transgressions.
Huh.
You will heal the flesh you harmed and shield the face you scorned. For all eternity you will be. Your soul will be bared for all to see, and your strength given to those you weakened. Through the Father's heart you will be redeemed from...
From what?
Ophira Amesta Aphes Atu. From man to mask, you will be.
Oh, wow.
Saying?
The Mascherines had once been Dementicate. They're criminals. There is no other interpretation.
Whoa.
These were their gallows.
Tides and the artifacts. They facilitated this? Converted the Dementicate into Masquerines?
Wow.
I think they did.
Ages. This changes everything.
You bet it does. Our Mascherines. They'd been alive once, Cicero. They'd have stories to tell, worlds to paint for us. If only we could somehow get to them.
Oh, wow.
What?
I'm just trying to understand.
I think I explained it quite well.
Not it. You. Why you try so hard to hide this side of you.
Wow.
Under all your acidic words, there is a heart that beats. I just don't know why you suffocate it.
Cicero, don't.
Wow.
But Amadea...
Well, okay. Okay, I think that's a good place to wrap up for tonight. Wow. Okay, cool. So Masquerines are people, and she wants to talk to them, and that seems like a very bad idea because they're criminals. It's not like she's going to be like, hey, you want to tell me about your socio-political structures? And they're probably going to be like, I'll cut you. Wow. Oh, that's really neat. That this whole area was their gallows. Well, I'm going to be thinking about that for a little while. The writing in this game is just excellent. Malady Dark asks, so the masks disappear if the person wearing them dies and we don't have new ones. That's correct, because they all came from the Dementicate, who made them. Wow. That is choice stuff. Well, I'm very much looking forward to next Tuesday. Whew. Well, so this is the Isbred Games channel. Again, I'm Jacob Burgess, your humble host. Man, that's really good. I am really going to be thinking about that. So we're going to be playing Masquerada. Our next stream is going to be next Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. We are going to be dark this Thursday because I'm going to be traveling. But I want to thank you very much for being here. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed. Thank you very much to the Maricat, who has given out so many freaking subscriptions. Thank you so much. It has been so generous and so kind. And we're very, very grateful. Thank you for supporting the stream and for enabling the use of all the cool little all the cool little emotes and things like that. Sorry, my brain just glitched out for a second. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I hope you all have a great week. This does not have to be the end of our time together. I am always in the Yusford Games Discord, so if you want to talk about games, tabletop, anything, any game that you play, we've got a lot of really cool people in there and who have a lot of really wonderful discussions. If you have any questions for Useford Games or about any of our games that may be coming out, because we have 2 games in the hopper, Nirvana and World of Horror, hop in there, talk with us, chat with other people. It's a good place to be. So, I will see you here in this space next Tuesday at 5 p.m. And in the Discord pretty much all the time because I'm the community manager and always watching. That sounded creepier than I meant it to be, but always watching. All right, good night, everybody. Thanks a lot. Bye. Pow.